Established in 2012, the Partnership for Change is helping to build a prosperous future for Burlington and Winooski, Vermont by remodeling our schools for the 21st century.
We're looking at doing this in 5 different areas, and the areas that we are currently focusing on are family school partnerships, teaching and learning environments, community-based learning, youth leadership and engagement, and personalized and proficiency-based learning.
Today's world is rapidly changing and complex. In order for our communities to grow and prosper, every student needs to graduate well prepared for the future.
It's not just solid academic skills, it's problem solving, critical thinking, it's emotional skills, it's compassion, empathy, understanding. It's the ability to self-motivate and self-select, to not be afraid to fail. That whole host of skills to be engaged members of their community, local, state, federal, national, and global.
We know that different students learn in different ways, but our schools continue to be one size fits all. But this is changing. Burlington and Winooski, along with other communities across the country, are leading a movement to remodel our schools.
Schools have been in existence for well over 100 years, and we're still serving the same students who were in the schools 100 years ago. It's time that we change. The world around us has changed, and the Partnership for Change gives us the opportunity to look outside the box, to recreate, to remodel education for the coming world as opposed to the past world. Doing this in partnership with Winooski also allows us to share ideas, cross-pollinate ideas, try things in a smaller environment and a larger environment. Winooski's going to do the lab school. We have the 9th grade academy. It's a much richer development with 2 communities really focusing on what it is that students need to graduate and what schools need to look like in order to give students those skills. I truly believe it's going to remodel and transform education for the future, and we're driving it as opposed to letting it happen to us, which is what I think is going to happen in much of the world.
How can we make our schools work for every learner? We need to put students at the center of their own education. We need to personalize learning for each child. If students are able to learn about things that interest them, if they can connect learning to the world beyond the classroom, all of our young people will graduate from high school prepared for a bright and hopeful future.
The only way that this can succeed is if everybody's voice is part of it. There have been a number of examples of schools that figure things out, they think, and then roll out these wonderful ideas, but it isn't successful because the community wasn't involved from the beginning. And so we have this tremendous opportunity where people have been brought together from all walks of life and bringing their own expertise. It's not to say that somebody who doesn't know anything about teaching can redesign the schools by themselves, but when parents and community members and students and teachers all bring their voices together, then we come out with the school system that every single one of our children deserves.
So if you see Henry over there, Henry is a junior at Burlington High School.
There are many ways to join in our work. Come to a neighborhood learning conversation, join one of our implementation teams, or simply share your story.
Share and tell stories upon return and really sort of pay it forward and spread knowledge on that.
Partnership for Change. Our schools, our communities, our future.